I'm going to record now the webinar. Okay, let's not waste our time. I know our times are the most valuable assets in our lives, correct? Great. So today, like for those who don't know, who are here first time, we are running two types of webinars. They all cover SKYWAY technology, what we are doing, what it is all about, what is SKYWAY Invest Group, and what has been done so far, and what are the plans for the future. But also we are covering another two parts. So one part is the investment part, which is today. We are more emphasizing on why it's important to invest. And on Thursdays at 7 o'clock, we are running more like a business opportunity within the SKYWAY Invest Group. So for those who are here today, I won't be talking much about the business, what kind of business we can do, what relationship we can build. However, if you're interested, and you cannot wait for Thursday, then go back to your person who invited you here today for the webinar, or simply, I don't know, maybe join us on a Skype group, and we will be able to answer on all your questions if you want to be more active. But today, it's me here with you guys, Annette Martinson. For those who don't know me yet, I have joined the company 3 years ago when one of my very close friends, who is now Global Director for Global Translate UK, Armand Morniaks, introduced me to the company. That time, the project was nothing like, there was nothing. There was beautiful pictures, beautiful drawings, and the idea that Armand believed in, and he kind of pulled me in to his excitement and belief. And thanks to him today again, and I keep saying that for every webinar or for every person that I'm introducing to this project, that I'm happy this person was, in my life, or I know I was friends with Armand, because without him I won't be here today. And 3 years ago, the way I joined the company was I just invested my money, and I became a kind of a private small investor, we call it, and also the shareholder of the SKYWAY technology. The risk that time was very high, but also the return of investment was very high. So it was risky to do that, but you never try, I guess you never win. And that was my first step into a financial world, like investment world. And over the 3-year period, I started to invest in different businesses. So I was able to move to leave my job, where I thought at that time it was my dream place to be, which was not. And I will tell you later on why. But today I'm here working as a marketing director or sales director, but not even like the director, like a representative for the company, helping my team build the brand, shake the brand, or make a noise around the company, so everyone talks about us. How much we have done so far, I think, not just in the UK, but globally, we are very, very close to get to the IPO, which I guess is very exciting, especially for those who have invested in a company and you all want the company to be successful. And all together, from all around the world, I congratulate all of us to where we are today. Before I moved, I joined SKYWAY Invest Group. I was working for corporate company who was organizing, or still organizing, corporate like C-level executive conferences, small scale events, but with decision makers, with influencers, directors, where again, by working in this company, I gained experience, be more confident, understanding the sales, the business side of each company, how it works, what's needed. And today I'm trying to apply some of the skills and knowledge and information I have for our SKYWAY project. So hopefully, well, so far I've been useful. I believe so. But for those who wants to be more involved, also whether in the UK or in other countries, please let us know and let's see what else we can do, to make this wheel move forward faster. But today we have the webinar in two parts, which will be covered by myself. Basically, the second part, more on investment side. But today, Madalina Dumitras will be talking through, the SKYWAY technology, what is SKYWAY Invest Group. Here's the agenda. Who is Anatoly Unitsky? How we have done things so far. Eco Technopark and development stages. Contract signed. What is in it for you, importance of investment, opportunity, news and promotions, and Q&A. For those who are here first time, please stay with us because at the end of the presentation there is a little gift for you if you would be happy to sign up and be part of our SKYWAY team. Okay, so I will give word to my colleague Madalina. Oh, John says losing sleep at night. I'm so excited. I believe, John. I can imagine that. It's same for me. Before I was working 9 to 5. Now I'm working 7 to 12. All right. I'm giving word to my colleague Madalina, and then I will see you. See you shortly back. Okay, Madalina. I give you a word. Bye for now.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday webinar dedicated to investments, as Annette said. Before I start my part of the presentation, I just want to check very quickly with Annette. If Annette, can you please tell me if you can see me, if you can see my screen, or if you can see my slides, because I couldn't see yours. So for me, I don't know for what reason I was not able to see it. So I just want to check if people can see us and hear us before going ahead. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you can't see me. Well, I had the same issue with your presentation, Annette. Sorry for that. Sometimes we have technical problems. That's all right. Okay, so who am I? I'm Madalina Dumitras, and I recently joined the company as an investment relation manager. Last year in June, I joined the company only as a private investor and as a shareholder. Initially, when I came across this project 3 years ago, I was very skeptical, and I didn't want it to kind of bother in investing in this project. I just didn't. It was not for me at that time. I was not ready, and I didn't have the necessary skills like for becoming an investor at that time. For me, the idea of being an investor, it's always for big people, for people with lots of money. So I thought, well, I don't know how, so I better stay away from it. However, last summer I met with Mila after she came from Asia, where she worked for a couple of months, and she told me, "Listen, Madi, you really need to sit down with me, and I need to show you what SKYWAY does, what's the progress of the company, and where we are." So when I say, "How come where you are? You used to work for someone else. Now, what's your involvement with SKYWAY?" Well, I just quit my job and I started to work here for SKYWAY, and I said, okay, I want to listen more. And after our meeting, she told me, "Listen, Mari, you are my friend. I don't care about about anything else. I just want you in this project, and I can't believe that you can find like, I don't know, $100 per month to invest in such a great opportunity. And I say, of course I do. I can find it. It's not a problem. And I join, and I'm more than happy that she insisted, because I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be part of such an amazing project, a global project, which is continuously developing, and we have so many good news lately coming in. And I don't know how your week was, the beginning, yesterday and today, but mine was like full. And we've been very busy in the office. People get to know us more and more, and that makes us happy. So yes, here I am. The Skyway for me became a mission, not only an investment program, and and I'm actually proud to be part of this amazing team and take the project to the next step together with them. So enough for me, from about me. Let me tell you who we are, and what Skyway Invest Group does. Skyway Invest Group is an educational investment portal, and it's also the trademark or Skyway Rail system. And basically, our mission is to educate people about the importance of investments. We want to give them the tools, and we want to give them the power to make smart decisions and smart investments in order to create a profitable investment portfolio. We want them to have the right knowledge. We want people to become financially free, and to be equipped for the future with the right investment portfolios. So this is how Skyway Invest Group started, and Skyway Invest Group is also the financial arm for the Skyway technology, meaning that we act as a platform to bring the money in for the project. So that's basically, very briefly, what we do. Who is the CEO? Our CEO is Andrei Havratov. He is the author and the founder also of Academy of Private Investor. He's a multimillionaire. He's a professional investor and business coach. He has loads of money, and kind of this person is the person who made this Yunitsky's dream to be made it possible and made it become a reality. So Andrei Havratov kind of met with Yunitsky 2 years ago, and together they decided to put in place this platform to raise money for the project and to make it happen. Because Yunitsky before had numerous probably offers from big investors, but all they wanted a big chunk, a big equity on the company, and Yunitsky was not, Mr. Yunitsky was not ready to give. So together they kind of created this platform, which has been used as a crowdfunding so far to fund the main project. Well, enough about this, about Skyway Invest Group. Now let me focus on the genius behind this great idea, which is the string technology, the Skyway string technology. The man in the picture is Mr. Anatoly Yunitsky, and he is the person, the general designer and the inventor of Skyway technology, and it's also the author of 200 scientific papers and more than 100 inventions in the field of construction, transport, machine building, electronics, and chemical industries. He has a very good reputation in Belarus. He's never been involved in any dodgy businesses or scam, or his only his mind, his mind was set up only for inventions and engineering. So he dedicated almost all his life, because this project was put in place like 40 years ago. So he created he invented this technology 40 years ago, and he is the one who kind of believed in his dream until the end, until it became reality today. And with the help of, obviously, Orator, with the help and support of so many people who believe in this project together with him. As you can see from the picture, he has many awards and certificates. He received also 2 grants from the United Nations for development, and he is very recognized in his country. It's kind of, I kind of, one day I was joking and I was saying to one of my friends, you know, Elon Musk with Tesla car, let's believe that, I mean, Unitsky, it's Elon Musk of Belarus, something like that. So just to make it short. So I want you kind of to see a video about the technology, because I think that a video speaks volume about what we did so far and what's this technology all about. It's very important for you to understand what we're doing and what's being developed at the moment. Yes. Yes, indeed. The last part of the video it kind of summarizes all. This is not fantasy. This is reality. This is reality because what it used to be on paper, as Annette said at the beginning, now it's up and running, and it's been already showed to the world at the InnoTrans exhibition in Berlin last year. However, what's this technology all about? We are developing at the moment 4 types of transport, and these are all in like what we're showing here in the picture. You can see the high speed skyway, the cargo skyway, the urban skyway, and the unibike. All these four types of transport have as an aim to deliver safer, faster, more sustainable, and smoother rail services. Our main goal through this technology is to tackle some of the major problems the world is facing now, like overpopulation, pollution, road accidents, and the minimum land permissions use. The biggest advantage of the Skyway transport is that it can be built anywhere, in the water, safari, mountains, anywhere. There's nothing stop us. It is cost effective, and depending on the project, it can cost between, like an average, between 5 to 8 million per kilometer, compared with traditional monorails, which will cost between 30 and 40 million dollars per kilometer to build. It's eco-friendlier because it's not damaging the terrains, and we don't dig deep in the terrains to kind of, we preserve the ecosystem, and that's another advantage of this technology. The first I want to kind of tell you that the first three, the high-speed skyway, the urban skyway, and the unibike, they all three need certification because they carry people. So because of that, they need this specific certification, and we are working on that at the moment. The cargo skyway, it doesn't need certification because it is designed for transporting goods, and it's aimed, it's for those, it's more like corporate and for cargo transportation, especially in order to reduce the cost and to eliminate the third parties that third party companies that usually charge a lot of money to deliver certain goods. The high-speed skyway and the cargo skyway are the most, let's say, I mean, they can run up to 500 kilometers per hour and as a speed, and the performance is like compared with the urban skyway, it's higher. Another aspect of these transport systems is that the unibus and the unibike are electric, and they use electricity, where the high speed, okay, at the beginning they run on clean fuels, but then they switch to electricity, and basically that's kind of these are the main advantages of this highway transportation system. As you can see, again, this picture shows what it used to be in the past and what is it today. On the left hand side, as you can see, the unibike in like only a design, only a picture, and now it's up and running because it has been already built, as I said, has been launched together with the Unibus at the Trans exhibition last year in November in Germany. I must say that exhibition is being organized every 2 years, and it's one of the most biggest exhibitions in the world. And we had a huge success back there because we launched the prototypes, and people were like queuing at our stand, and they were looking, what is it? What kind of transport is it? What kind of technology is that? So that made us very, very happy, and we knew that we are on the right way. And also the unibike has been tested last year in November in the Ecotechno Park, which I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the Ecotechno Park. And as you can see, it's now a reality, and we are doing well. How did we manage to achieve all this so far? We did it through crowdfunding, and the idea was through crowdfunding to raise the money that we need for the Ecotechno Park, which is the park where we certify and test the technology. And the total investment that we need for this Ecotechno Park is 200 million. So far, we managed to raise 22 million through crowdfunding from ordinary people, just like me, just like you, and because Mr. Yunitsky decided not to go to the banks or to the big investors, decided to give people the power, decided to ask for people's support, because at the end of the day, people are the ones that are going to be the ultimate or the main beneficiaries of the technology. And he wanted to give people the chance, the opportunity to become co-owners of the technology and to share the profit with them, because we signed with Mr. Yunitsky, there is an agreement that 20% of the profits is going to go back to the investors. So that's a very good positive sign for all people that would like to support and to chip in and support the project further. At the moment, there are 15 stages of the company progress development. And at the moment we are in stage 8. Very soon, on the 9th of March, we are moving forward to the next one, which is stage number 9. But the stage 8 is the demonstration and certification stage, and it's one of the most important stages, because after this stage, the company will be ready to, after taking the certificates and the licenses, the company will be ready to sell the technology, and countries will be able to adopt the technology and implement the technology in their countries, There, as I said, there are these 50 stages to be completed, and the aim is to go to the IPO in the next 2 to 4 years. And the more we are getting closer to the final stage, the more the chance for people just like me, like you, to become co-owners and to purchase the shares are getting slimmer, because the more we go, the more we are closer to the IPO, the higher the prices will be for the shares, meaning that what you used to get last year, probably with, I don't know, one type of package that you decided to purchase, now you'll not get the same type of the same amount of shares. So I'm just very happy that I caught the last train, to say it like that, to use the same terminology, because, and I'm just sorry that I'm just, I have, in life you don't have to have regrets, but this time I think I have one regret, that I didn't listen to Armand, I didn't listen to another person who introduced me to the project 3 years ago, and I missed the opportunity to buy my big chunk in the company at that time. And but this is it. I'm here today, and I'm happy, and I'm more than thrilled to be part of this amazing team. I want you to see another video right now, which kind of summarizes the work that we've done so far and the stages we've been through. And it's very important for you to understand where we are at the moment, and what this company can bring in the future. So let me, okay, hopefully you will be able to see it.
Creating the transport of the future, fast, safe, eco-friendly, and affordable. Every day brings us closer to the introduction of a new transport philosophy, a new vision, a new technological node called SKYWAY. There are 15 stages in the development of SKYWAY. A stage is a set of actions and measures aimed at developing and establishing the technology as a whole. The change of a stage implies the completion of the entire scope of work and achievement of planned targets set by the company developer. Work on the implementation of the SKYWAY Transport project was launched in 2014, which corresponds to the first stage. Since then, the technology has advanced to the 8th stage, which ends on the 8th of March 2017. What do we remember about the passing stage 8? At the end of November 2016, on the territory of the SKYWAY test site, the Eco Technopark, we started performance trials of the rolling stock. A unibike covered its first SKYWAY kilometers. Along with the performance trials of rolling stock, the SKYWAY transport certification procedure entered its final stage. In December 2016, the SKYWAY project designing company concluded a number of agreements with scientific institutions on the SKYWAY transport certification. At the 8th stage, construction work at the SKYWAY Testing and Certification Center approached the home straight. Government authorities allocated land for the construction of the 16-kilometer high-speed section of the track where Skyway rolling stock would be able to reach speeds up to 500 kilometers an hour. The outgoing stage is characterized by the growth of the Skyway technology image and commercial interest in it on the international arena. Representatives of Russia, Turkey, Philippines, India, Australia and Canada visited the Skyway Eco-Technopark and workshops of the pilot production facility. A number of documents on cooperation have already been signed, new areas of partnership open, and new projects on targeted construction are being discussed. What awaits us at the 9th stage? Continuation of work in all areas of construction at the Eco-Technopark, extension of pilot production facility and the staff of designers, creation of new rolling stock models, completion of construction, testing and certification of the section for the lightweight urban track. Join the Skyway team. Together, we will be able to change this world for the better.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Apologies again. Okay. Right. Yeah. As you can see, big progress for the company, and we did it mainly through crowdfunding, because crowdfunding was set up as a platform, as I said, to fund all the work that we've done so far in the Eco Technopark. And at the moment, we are very happy because we signed the first contract with the Indian government, the first kind of to start building the technology. The total amount of the contract for 3 cities is 922 million, and that's a huge step for us. And we reach at a point of no return. So basically, we can't go back. However, there are many countries interested in adopting the technology after the certification is ready. And from the very beginning, we had Australia on board, and we had like a very good partner for us with Roadhook, which is the first picture on the right. He is the one who he's the ex-minister of Australia, and he is the one who traveled back and forward to Belarus in Minsk to talk with Unitsky and to find out more about the technology, because at the beginning he was very skeptical, but then he decided to adopt the technology and bring it to Australia. However, we kind of we didn't manage. I mean, Australia wasn't the first country to sign the building contract with us, because for them they require more permissions and more certificates. They are more strict in terms of building new infrastructure. We already have, as I said, India on board. We have governments from Turkey, from Ukraine, Belarus, from Ireland, from Bulgaria as well. We have Philippines, we have Italy as well. We have many countries that express interest in and sign agreements and protocols with us, and they will be happy to implement the technology in future. This is a picture to give you an idea of how the trains would look like. Again, there are only pictures, and as I said previously, they can be built anywhere: mountains, water, any type of terrain. There's nothing stops us. Well, I think I reached the end of my part of my presentation, and I'm gonna give you back to Annette, and she's gonna tell you what's in the business, what's in the company for you, and she's going to talk about the investment side of Skyway. And stay until the end, because as she said, there is a little gift for everyone, for all of you that haven't signed up so far. And what can I say? Thank you very much for joining. I wish you a very lovely week ahead. And see you soon at our live events and at our next webinar on Thursday, which is dedicated to business side of Skyway. Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Thank you, Madalena. Thank you for your presentation. Just before I go into my presentation, there is one question by Arnie Vanden, and he asks, I'm new and I already invested $50, but why are Bitcoin payments 1 to 3 days? I just confirmed with my, with Mila. She said that Bitcoins are not the direct payments to the back office. They are going through Advocash. So if you want to make the payment, to make payment fast, it's better if you sign up in Advocash and then top up. It's similar like to PayPal. You connect with your account, your card, you top up your Advocash, and then you are able to make a payment, which will take 1 day, not 1 to 3 days. That's why it took a little bit longer through Bitcoin. All right. Do you have any questions so far regarding the technology, not the financial part? Did Madalena explain you everything, so you can understand and, there are no questions? And I can go further to, what's in it for you. Okay, you don't have questions. Perfect. So for those who join us a bit later, I saw people were coming in. To summary what we have discussed so far, SKYWAY Invest Group is a financial arm for SKYWAY Technology. So we are helping raise the necessary funds in order to build the Eco-Techno Park. And Mr. Yanitsky is the person behind this idea. He has created a great solution. As in one of the recent videos I watched, person giving the testimonial said that, Mr. Yanitsky, Dr. Yanitsky is a genius, and this is a brilliant idea. So we have 4 unique products that we are building today to market in a very near future to every country, to government, or any representative. So we have Unibike, which is up and running since last November. The Unibus, which will be ready, up and running and certified latest by 1st of July, which is today the most popular product for us. As Maddy mentioned, we have India, who has officially not just signed the contract, but they are actually putting the money on the table. That they are like hot, right? To go and build the technology. But all they're waiting for is the technical documentation. Then they have the high speed and cargo, which are the most profitable products for us today, and we will be starting, to build them predicted is by the end of the year. Today, we are raising money, as I said, for Eco-Techno Park through crowd equity funding platform. So we have created this project as a people project. We call it people project because everyone from all around the world today can be part of something big and something very important, not just for our lives, but for our future. From 15 development stages, the business stages, we have completed 8 stages and moving to stage 9. So just to recap, each stage requires certain things to be done and certain amount of money to be raised. Before we move into stage 9, which is tomorrow, 9 o'clock UK time, I think it's unofficially at 9 o'clock, 23:55 Moscow time, we can already move to stage 10 and even maybe on to stage 11. So basically why we have this business plan is just basically to have the target for us to reach so we can move forward smoothly. Today we see the money is coming in much faster, so it's not necessary that we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. From 8 we can jump to stage 10 or 12 or even 15. More money we have coming in the company, Mr. Unitsky more can, he can recruit more people like a power, and they can build much faster the Eco Techno Park. That's all this is about. So far, we are going by plan, and we believe we will be moving very fast. Moving forward very fast. And we have 9+ countries involved, which is India and Arab Emirates, and they both have signed the official contract with us. Today, I cannot mention the particular number for Arab Emirates, how much they have put, how much the contract is worth, because we are waiting for the official announcement, and then I think we will all be happy. However, we have other countries involved who are really interested. Some of the countries have given us this land permission, but we just need to find the necessary funds or let's say money for them to build the project. So why to invest? What's in it for you? Why to invest? Investing your money can allow you to grow it. Most investment vehicles, such as stocks, certificates, the different bonds or different companies or different organizations, you invest the money where in return you get like a return of your investment for long or short term. And this return allows your money to build creating wealth over time. And the reason why we need to invest today is because we all have dreams. My dream board is, made of different numbers of different things. Before I joined SKYWAY Invest Group, 100% or even 3 years ago, I was chasing my dreams. I had to save the money. I had to, say no to something, to leave the money a little bit aside for, for my holiday or to buy new bag or something, or to send money for my family because, I think it's important to help my loved ones. And it was very little left to what I could spend on my dreams. Today, I have learned how I can make my dreams to come true and how I can live my dreams. And the only way how you can do that is by creating your investment portfolio. Because to buy a car on a credit is not your asset, it's your liability. To go on big holiday and then, spending all your money and coming back not having the money, it was a good fun, but how are you going to be living for the next 1 or 2 months? What about your health? You're working crazy hours. Maybe you're working like very heavy job, where you have to lift heavy luggages, for example, or working some construction businesses. This is all your health, everything that you're breathing, the air pollution. This is crazy. Or what about a house? By living in London, especially, I don't know, probably in Latvia. I'm from Latvia. I always was sharing my place with someone. But what about your own house? Today, to put forward deposit this crazy amount of money, and what, we don't deserve it? We all deserve all of that stuff. But unfortunately, the system we were taught at school, how to write a good CV and how to find a good company to work for. Why no one told us, how to write a good business plan and how to create your own business? Why no one did that? And then I know I'm speaking to, loads of people, and, from beginning I didn't understand why they don't see or why they don't think the way I think. Is because in school, or if you're talking about like older age people, everyone knows, one system that we taught at school for many years. We were studying for 12, 13 years, then we were living for another 10 years, and then I come there and I'm telling forget about everything that you learn or someone or family or parents told you, do my way because I know the other system. Follow me, follow this system. But it's very, very difficult to open eyes for people, to show them there's something much better out there. But I'm happy here to be today, to be able to, to show the other opportunities. And I'm happy for those who join, whether, the Skyway Invest Group, or they are joining different businesses where I'm also involved related to Green Planet. As long as they are doing something, then you're not chasing your dreams anymore, but you are going to be living your dreams. And as I say, the reality for most of the people is, as we call these days, the rat race. Last August, when I was working in corporate business, I thought that this is the place where I want to be. A job Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. It's a dream job to be. But when I was sitting in the office by my computer and doing whatever I was doing every day, there was no different things to be done. I was not. If you are in a company for over the year or even a couple of months, you keep doing the same things every day. It's so boring. You every day you wake up in the morning and you know what you're gonna be doing. What is you come to the office, you drink your coffee, you open your computer, you check your emails, you make your calls, you do some contracts, you speak to managers, you have the team meetings, you have this and that, and every day is the same. You same day, same time you're waking up, same time you're rushing to work. God knows, even if you have to, fight with the public transport, or stuck in the traffic, or late for job, and then you have to make all the excuses why this. It's a good part in London, that every time you can blame transport for being late at work, and they all will believe it because they know they can't change anything. If the transport is not working, it's not working. That's a good part, I guess, in living in here, and I believe in America or in Asian countries. And then obviously we're doing the work, we have our lunch, we have the dinner, we receive at the end of the month our money, then we are happy to spend it, and then at the end of the month, we have no money anymore. And why is that? Because everyone is focusing on receiving that money at the end of the month. No one is not no one. Most of the people, I think those are 95% of the whole population of the whole world, are focusing on this paycheck at the end of the month. But very little percentage of the population is thinking about the investment portfolio. Investment portfolio where your money would come in. I will tell you from my personal experience. I was working in this corporate company. I thought I have, good job. I was making money for the company, maybe not as much as they wanted, but I still was making money. I was not sitting there on the basic salary. I still earned my commissions. But one day, they decided to come. They decided to have a conversation with me, and I felt that there is something is going around. They are chatting, and discussing something. And what happened at the end of the day, I stayed for some reason also longer than 5 o'clock. And my director called me aside and he said, "Well, Annette, that was not my decision. I was not able to influence this, but unfortunately, we have to let you go." I was like, okay. It was my first time that someone told me, we have to let you go. Same time, I already was thinking to leave, so it was not kind of a big shock for me. But what I want to say to you, if I didn't have this Skyway Invest group, like a Skyway project for myself in the back of my mind as like another opportunity where to go and prove myself, if I leave this job, I would not have any income coming in. So for those who think that job, by having a job, and being happy at your work, this is very secure for you, it's not. And the reason why they let me go is because they said, Annette, they think that you are not anymore so passionate about what you're doing. Seriously? You're letting me go because I was not passionate about what I was doing? Why you didn't come and talk to me? If you think that was the case, why you didn't have, kind of a chat with me, what's wrong with me? Maybe something was wrong in my life or something happened in my family. They didn't care. They just said, we don't think that you are passionate about what you're doing, which was true kind of at some point, because as I said, I was doing the same thing every day and I didn't feel that I'm adding value to myself or adding value to someone else. Yeah. But investment portfolio, I learned that it's very, very important Even if you lose that job, you still have money to coming in. What if I had a mortgage? What if I have a car to pay for on a credit? What if I had, like, I don't know, numerous things. What if I have a child to look after? I don't know how I would survive. But good thing is that I had places or investment area, like how to say, the passive income coming in from different areas or angles. And how do you earn your money today? Have you asked your people who you sharing this Skyway project? You know, are they saying that they are happy wherever they are? They are happy whatever they do. You know, and then you have to think which part of the quadrant you want to be. You know, whether you want to be employee and have a job, or you want to be a self-employed and own a job, which are the 95 population. Here we go, I said it correctly, and earn only 5% of wealth. Or you want to be another side. You want to be a business owner, own a system, or be even an investor, own investment. And those are only 5% population, and those 5% are 95% wealth, owning 95% of wealth. I definitely want to be an investor and also maybe a business owner, because I have some ideas, you know, that I want to, you know, not just to dream about them, but I want to make them happen. So we need to build our own money pump. We need to make sure that money is coming in every day. And we are happy to look at our bank account. For those people who are broke, at the end of the month, they don't want to even look at the bank account. I remember myself. I didn't want to look at it because I was scared to see, or to not to see anything, or to see minus. Now I'm happy every morning to wake up and think, you know, okay, how much money I have made. Because you need to create a portfolio that makes money work for you, not for you, not you working for money. And when you sleep, and then money is working for you, it's even better. How awesome that can be. So the easiest way how to start making your wealth, I would say, is to follow the system. And there are two different systems that I have come across. One of them was Steve Ecker. He taught about the 7-jar system, management wealth system, where you're receiving your salary. If you're working and you have the paycheck at the end of the month, then you have to divide by 55%, you know, in your FFA, which is like bills and mortgage we have to pay. Then 10% you have to pay for yourself, 10%, for example, for your investment, and etc., etc. But because I'm not having this every month's paycheck, I found much easier to follow the system, which was created by Stephen Covey. I highly recommend to read the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Person. The 3-drawer system helped me to get into habit, and I found Itiha saying that stop waiting for money to manage your money. The habit is more important than the amount, because the amount will come. But get into the habit to give first, to save first, and to spend first. So 3 jars I have created, and I'm going through 90-day challenge, where every day I'm putting in each jar, let's say 20p. Later on, I will go for £1 or £5, and I'm putting this money in each jar every day. If you start doing this, you will get into habit instead of spending or giving the money away by paying whatever you have to pay. But first, you receive every day you wake up. You will put to give jar. Giving is like a love affection, where you are giving the money first or giving away something, and then you're receiving. This is kind of a, you know, sending to universe how much, you know, you're thankful for everything you have. Because people who are broke, they always will say, I will give once I have enough. You will never have enough. Once you start earning millions, then you will need billions. So it's never going to be enough. So it's better to start now, to start receiving more. Obviously, for saving, I, for example, would suggest, you know, go through the 90-day challenge and then find over the 90 days where you want to invest your money. Invest your money on a high Don't invest in bank, but find whether bonds, whether certificates, or obviously in Skyway Invest Group, and calculate what is the risk of your investment. And for spending, after 90 days, decide where you want to spend your money, but also think very carefully where you want to spend the money, because you've been saving it. And before you spend, think if that product or service or whatever you want to buy is valuable to what you want. And what we can offer here today, these prices are till tomorrow, 9 o'clock UK time, before we are moving to stage 9. After tomorrow, 9 o'clock, the prices will go up by approximately 40%. Smaller packages will go much higher, probably, and for bigger packages, slightly higher. But today here, for example, I can show you, if you invest 5,000 USD dollars, you will have pre-IPO equity worth of $1,200,000. So the company's IP evaluated by independent company, and it's worth 400 billion today. Once the company goes on IPO, then we have predicted that one share would cost $1. Okay, so you invest $5,000 today, and you receive the portfolio of 1,200,000. Just imagine. And what if one share would cost $10? What that one share will cost $100? I think that's a pretty good investment, taking that today the risk is almost zero. Okay, for those who think, oh my god, this is a good opportunity because that goes over the limit, over 1 million portfolio, but you don't have $5,000 today, that's fine. Still today you can purchase one of the installment packages, which are the monthly options, where you can pay a certain amount over 10-day period. As I mentioned here just now, if you don't have 5,000 USD dollars today, you can go in your back office and you can purchase the installment package number 4, where every month for the following 10 months you will be paying 500 USD dollars. If, for example, you decide that or you have an opportunity that after 3rd or 4th month you have all the money that you need to pay out the rest of the amount of money you still owe, that's fine. You can go in your back office and you can pay all the amount of money. Some people are asking, what if I purchase this package, and then, for example, on 4th month or 5th month, I forget to pay to pay for the package, or you are not able to anymore to pay for the package. What then happens? It means that the package will be cancelled and that the shares will be recalculated. Okay, and this is just an example. There are another 6 or total 7 installment packages that today you still can purchase. There are one for $50 every day, or $250 a day, or even 5,000 USD dollars every day. It's your own choice. Think what you can put forward today, and just stick to it. Don't say you don't have the money in a 4th month. Just find it. And the deadline tomorrow. I know previous webinars I have said March 7, but today I'm saying today is the real date, March 8. And I did that because we have experienced or have the experience from the previous times where people are saying, oh my god, I missed by 1 hour, I missed by a few minutes or so. So today you have another day to purchase the package or make your investment on the prices that we have today. So tomorrow, March 8, 23:55 Moscow time, or it's 9 p.m. UK time, we are officially moving to stage 9, and the prices will be changed. Monthly packages we will keep. I know loads of partners and our leaders were asking to do that. So today I have received confirmation that there will be monthly packages, and there will be shares given for you as a commission from attracted investment, and not the volume of the the portfolio for you as a commission. However, we are still waiting what sort of packages will be available for us and what sort of the percentage also will be available for us. We believe it's going to be a little bit less because today Mr. Unitsky sees that to give away, this pre-IPO equity is more valuable, more expensive than to give you, the percentage in the cash. So you can already see that the company is going, going far or going high, and they see that there is a value already for everything we have done today. Opportunity. We do use reward-based crowdfunding. So there are business opportunities that you can do. You can have access to. But the more about this on Thursdays at 7 p.m. GMT time, 7 p.m. UK time, where I explained more in details what are the multiplier income streams if you decide to do more active work with us. Because we have different people coming in the company. Same as myself, 3 years ago, I invested in the company and I became a silent or passive investor. But over the years, I was following the development of the company, and I understood that I want to be more active. So then I was kind of given these all opportunities, which by combining you can start earning today. Star Marathon, so it's almost finished. It's ending on 10th of March. You still can purchase, you can still get or purchase, however we can say, Silver Star, Golden Star, Ruben Star. Today was also confirmed that those people who personally have achieved 3 Golden Stars, they have opportunity to exchange the stars to profit training. Profit training is the training which is still in discussions when they will start. But for the company, it's very important to see which people are very serious about this business, because we are not recruiting people from outside. We are teaching our own people to go up in a career ladder. And especially the first step for you to do is obviously go through this training. So for those who have 3 Golden Stars, congratulations. You are officially, you have an official access to our profit training. Very good news, and for those who still don't know, we have EcoFest 2017, where all the people from all around the world, whether you are a partner, whether you are an investor, whether you are a skeptical person who has lots of questions, or person who just wants to see the technology, you're more than welcome to join us in the 1st of July in Minsk, in Belarus, where first day, you will be able to go to Ecotechno Park and see the technology your own eyes. And then 2 or 3 days, we are going to have a conference. But the agenda and speakers and the topics are still in the process to be confirmed. Very important notice is that there is a link. As you can see under the picture, there is a link where you have to press it or log in, and you have to register yourself by the end of April. We definitely need to know how many people are attending, and especially if you want to invite guests, please register them to ASAP. The government, for those who are thinking about the visas, don't worry. The government has given us 5-day visa-free entrance to the country. So we have free movement. That's exciting. And those for 18 nationalities. I think that pretty much covers each country or every country that we are partnering with or we have partners in. So please go inside this link, do the screenshot or copy paste and do your registration. And this is the the promo code, as I promised, for those who are here first time and haven't registered yet, but after this beautiful presentation, you have decided that this is something for you and you want to be involved in, please go back to your person who invited here who invited you here today, and ask him for the registration link. And this is the promo code that also you have to add in your registration page, so you can receive gifts, companies gifts. One of them is 8 Rules of Private Investor, educational video tutorials, where you can get more tips and maybe advice, let's say, from our CEO, Andrei Havrato, and also pre-IPO equity. Okay. So going back again for the question about the Bitcoin, about the payment, today you can do quick top up into your back office by bank card. You're just paying from your bank card straight away, or doing through the Advocash. Bitcoin, it will take time because, as I said, it doesn't go through directly; it goes through the Advocash. So I think it's more valuable and it makes more sense that you create your kind of your login in Advocash. It's very simple. You just put your details. It goes through the verification, and same as PayPal. You have your back office where you can attach your card, top up the Advocash, and then once you choose here on SKYWAY Invest Group the back office, the Advocash payment, then they will ask you again the login details, and it will take automatically money from your account. There is also the bank transfer available from different companies, different banks. Here in the UK, we are using Lloyds Bank, but you can definitely go on your back office and check all the available payment methods. And as I said before, we have Master Profi coming soon. Two of the English-speaking speakers will be Mila Serjukova and Arman Smurnieks. Not sure about other two people. One of them is Andrei Havrato. As far as I know, they don't speak English. Maybe they have learned over the past year. And that would be really great for everyone to be able to communicate with them. But it's very important, as I said, to go through this interactive progressive training, because they are giving you tips and knowledge how you can be successful within our business. And the questions and answers time has come. Okay, someone says Primus Stay. He says, my first payment with Bitcoin was done in few hours, no problems at all. You would just need to implement Bitcoin for withdrawals. Okay, thank you, Primus, for informing this. Will the monthly package still will be available on stage 9 if you know about it? So Jens, as I said, I was confirmed today that there will be monthly packages available on stage 9. But what sort of packages will be, obviously, I think we just need to wait for next couple of days. But packages and the percentage or commission and shares will be only for this stage. There will no more be extension. Well, who knows? Maybe will, but today this is the information. Be there in 1-2 days. So what does it mean? I have paid Arne. I have paid $50, but it will be there in 1-2 days. So what does it mean? Arnie, I think you need to, whether you can connect with me over the Skype. You can find us on a Skype group. Are you there? And we can. I want to know more. How did you do the payment, and whether we can process it faster. Because obviously, if the money doesn't come in your back office till tomorrow, then you still will be able to buy some package or invest, let's say, those $50, but I'm not sure what sort of portfolio you will get for this $50. Someone says, Christian Holke, sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong, says, I like what I see and I love it. Thanks for great opportunities, Skyway. What is the minimum pack, Samuel is asking. Samuel, the minimum, you mean the package that you can get monthly, is for the total amount would be $500 but monthly you will be paying $50, if that's what you were asking. Rose, you mentioned that the monthly packages will remain, and do you know how much shares you get for $100? Unfortunately not. We need to wait and see what sort of packages will be available. Would love to, but using my savings to cover my 3 contracts. Yes, Mustafa, that's the promo code I was given, and Rose, promo code is changing whether every 2 weeks or a month. So this one is available till end of the March. I want to ask, if you earned free master profit training, do you still get these 700,000 shares? I haven't heard that. To be honest, Jens, I need to double check this question internally, as I haven't heard that you can get 700,000 shares if you earn free master profit from those stars. Someone's saying that they are using MasterCard and it's quickly and easy to do to top up your back office. Darren, answering your question, how many shares you get with the promo code is 50 total. Rukia, when do we start earning? You can start earning today. If you want to know how to do that, please attend a Thursday's webinar where I will explain how you can earn today. If you can't wait for Thursday, you can connect with me on Skype, and I can send it to you the recorded webinar, or you can ask your person who invited here today. Rose, question. I was talking to some people and he was asking me what technology they had used and where they got it from. He said to me that this will not work because Belarus has never done anything of quality apart from UK, USA, and Japan, China, etc. And I failed to challenge him, but I promised to get back to him with more information. Okay, Rose, I guess, who is the person who says that? Who is the person who says it's not going to work? You can mention, those people or the testimonials that are available today, and for example, even the Mr. Ron Hook, who is ex-chief minister of South of Australia, his own time he has built 4 bridges. He was very skeptical, like an uber skeptical person about the Skyway project. So once he on the way to Belarus, he said I definitely know that this is something out of universe. This is nothing there is no way it's gonna work. And you know what? He went back to Australia, changed his mind completely. Because once you sit down with Mr. Unitsky and you go through all the documents, when you go all the calculations and obviously whatever these engineers are talking about, then if you are enough educated and you are really the scientist, and you are scientist and you're designer and engineer, you will probably see whatever those are the government level people see who are within the the industry. So it's just about the question, who is the person who tells you that. And well, if he's super skeptical, then welcome him also to our EcoFest in 1st of July, so he can see all those 2 technologies up and running. You mentioned the monthly packages will remain, and do you know how much shares you get? Like I already answered, and your promo codes changed every month. I guess I answered those two questions as well for you, Rose. What was the code again? And also, if we are joining today in stage 8, when we introduce more people in stage 9, will we get cash rewards yet or only shares? Mustafa is asking. Mustafa, here is the promo code. And for people who are not joining today, but will be joining on stage 9, yes, as I mentioned, we are still keeping cash will, I believe, will always be there, but cash in shares will remain only for stage 9. So in stage 10, we well, as far as I know, we won't have it anymore. So again, the question is obviously how much that percentage will be. John, well done. Okay, someone says, hi, my first webinar I have attended. I like what I hear, but still need more understanding as I will like to invest as soon as possible. So June, here, oh gosh, can you hear me, guys? I think connection was lost. I hope you can hear me still. June, if you can find me on Skype, it's here. I'm gonna write it down. Annie's 5. You can. Oh gosh. Hi guys, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? I'm very sorry, but oh, thanks God. Someone didn't like me to answer the questions. I was disconnected. So answering the question, oh my gosh, where's that? So June, for whether you can go back to the person who introduced you to this webinar or invited you to this webinar, go back to this person and he will be able or she will be able to give you more understanding about the project, more detailed information. If you don't have this person, then you can find me on Skype as Anit. ANIITS 5, and we can connect with you and I can give you all the information needed. Otherwise, as I said, go back to your person. Okay, Rose, I hope you understand what I was meaning, what you can say back to the person. Okay, Jens. Do purchase, I would like to use Bitcoin. June, you can use the Bitcoin, but as I said, it might take 1 to 3 days period, especially now when people are paying the last minute, making last minute investment and purchases. So the system might be going a bit slower. Therefore, if you want to get this done quicker, you can also connect, I guess, Advocash with the Bitcoin. So you can top up your Advocash, and then from Advocash you can, make a payment for your back office. June, so whether, yeah, you can, okay, you gave me your email address. Okay. If you sign up for 5,000 page. Okay, the question from Esho, if you sign up for the $5,000 package by 9 p.m. deadline tomorrow, don't do that, do it quicker. But paying over 10 months, do you avoid the new package value for stage 9? Yes. If you make a purchase today for these packages, then you reserve this package with that discount for that particular amount for the next 10 months. Okay? Okay, June, I'm writing down your email address. June T. But also try to find me on a Skype. The lady before mentioned your years, 2 to 4 years, perhaps it was a bit long time. Think it might be next year at the speed funds coming now. Thanks for a good webinar as we are now entering stage 9 out of 15. Yeah, correct, Jens. That's true. That's why we're not saying 4 years, we're saying 2 to 4. But more quicker we get the necessary amount of money coming in, more quicker we can move forward. And as I said, more quicker Mr. Unitsky can, get more people working for him so they can create faster, build faster the eco-techno park. Thank you. I paid again with Bitcoin 2 hours ago. Already money in my account, Premise says. So people don't need to worry. Bitcoin payments are still fast and good webinar, by the way. Very nice. Thank you. For an 81 years old, yes. John, what do you mean by that? June, oh no, the webinar has freezed. Yeah, a little bit freezed. Yes, I can hear you. Think they can pay direct BTC, it works, Bitcoin works. Thank you. How about if I sign just a few minutes before the webinar? Can I get this too? Investment. If I sign just a few minutes before the webinar. Vladislava, you mean you send me the email, so you want me to send you more detailed information about the business part, or what is your question? I'm writing down. Your email address. Vladislava. Okay. Just copy the wallet Bitcoin address and be sure to send exact amount of Bitcoins from Jens. Thank you for a great webinar. Thank you guys who enjoyed it. I'm happy for that. I was asking if I can use the promo code. Yeah, you can use the promo code if you haven't signed up. If you haven't signed up, if you don't have the back office yet, you still can use this this particular the promo code. Thank you guys. I have a gentleman who gave me this link. All right, so Vladislava, go back to your for the person to the person who introduced you to this webinar, and I believe 100%. Well, I hope 100%. This person will be able to help you. I have signed up last night. Does the payment dates change? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Rukia. Payment dates change. For the you mean for the package you signed up? If you signed up yesterday, then every month you have to, you need to top up your back office and make a payment. Can you send me more details about this part? Okay. Fahad, a particular which part are you interested in business part or what exactly? But guys, I'm asking you definitely go back to your person who introduced you to this webinar. I do have back office. Yeah, Vladislava, then you can't use this this promo code anymore. Thank you, Jens. He's saying this is the best webinar for a long time, very helpful. You must do it more often. Thank you, guys. I'm really trying. Thank you for the webinar. I missed half of your webinar as I was signed up for 5,000 package. Whoa, well done. Congratulations, Farhad. Well done. This webinar will be recorded and I will upload it on our YouTube channel under Global Transnet UK. There are all the webinars that you can watch from the previous weeks, whether it's investment business or business opportunity business. And you can get probably more information in there. Please send me the business part. Okay. But for those who asked me today about the business part and how you can be involved in the business, I will send you information. But I guess if you want to start tomorrow, and I understand why you want to do this, then please, there is also webinars that you can watch. The second part of the webinar, there's more explanations how you can earn today. But if you don't have more questions, then I will say thank you for your attention, guys. I hope it was very useful for you and you get more understanding of why we are here and how what we do we can help others. And I look forward to see our team growing, and I hope to see you, like at least most of you, to see in our EcoFest on 1st of July, when I believe the weather will be nice and all of us will be 1st of July, we might be already on a stage 10 or even moving to stage 11. Who knows? All right, thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your evening, and I see you on Thursday for those who wants to do the business with me and with the Skyway. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Bye.